Once we have set up our tax rates and printers, the next step to setting up a new menu would be to add all of our window names. The easiest way to do this is to go through your menu and think of every window that you might need. For example, if I have a steak dinner on my menu, I would also need a window for my cook type, my potato type, etc. To add a new window, we will first enter ID, go to Other Functions, go to System, Menu Setup, and Add New Window. Add New Window of Buttons, we'll say yes, and we'll enter our window name. This will be our steak dinner window. Now you can also set your windows to a group and a menu. A group would be an entire group of different windows that can show up in order entry. Then you can manually change between these groups through the system setup. You can use these groups to start a new menu, or if you have a different menu during different seasons. A menu you can use for things like breakfast, dinner, lunch, etc. that automatically changes at certain times during the day. This will be our dinner menu, and we're going to have a breakfast and a dinner menu, so this is going to belong to menu number 2, and it will not be available with all menus. If it's a forced countdown window, after you select a sales item and it calls this window, the window will ask you how many of each of the modifiers you wish to select. This is good for buckets of chicken or things like that. So when you select a bucket of chicken, it comes up and says how many pieces do you want crispy, etc. We have a Windows prompt coming up, so we're just going to skip this. A retail window is used for any retail buttons that use barcodes. If you select it as a retail window, it'll show up in a different section of menu setup, allowing you to add your sales items simply by scanning the barcode. If you wish to include this window as a main menu selection on a handheld, select this option here. And if you wish to exclude all the buttons on this window from the handheld, select this. Preload this window was made for people who have older PCs who takes a long time to display the windows. Normally we just have to go Finished and add our next window. As I was saying, we know we have a steak dinner, so I also have to add a cook type window. And everything stays to the default and we go Finish. And we just continue on adding our windows until we put them all in. Once we have added all our windows, we just exit, Finished, and log out. And we are done adding our windows.